another episode of Viewpoints On, kind of. As you can see, Stephanie is not with us today. She's not feeling well. So we have come up with a little special thing to keep the show going. So what we're going to do today is show you some previously unseen footage. We have an old episode we never aired with Dan. We have some outtakes, and we have a little extra fun for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
All right, welcome to Viewpoints On. We're finally back after a little bit of a hiatus there.
Some technical difficulties.
Yeah, a little bit. In case you missed it, while we were off, the writer's strike is over.
Yay.
So we have our writer back. Notice I say our writer. And a lot of fun stuff's been going on with me, at least. I don't know about you and the life you lead.
The writer's strike. May we add. Our shows are probably going to come back for a few episodes. They said in April. 4 or 5, depending on the show. The Office might get more because it's easier to film, faster to film. But things like Lost and
Chuck,
stuff like that's going to take a little more to film. Heroes isn't coming back
until the fall.
And the crazy thing, 24 is not coming back until 2009.
Yes.
So Tim doesn't wait that long. So consider 24. Dropped. I'm not watching it.
Should we have a moment of silence for 24?
I could care less. I know Kevin used to like it too or something, and I'm not watching it anymore.
He's trying to say something to us. I can't understand. Sorry, Kevin.
I stapled his mouth closed. No talking. So that's, the good and the bad of the writer's strike being over.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, it was a horrible thing to have to deal with from the outside, but I'm sure it was a lot worse on the inside.
A lot of crying, a lot of tissues. Yeah.
And we were pretty upset too.
Yeah.
I've seen actually a lot of good movies lately.
Okay.
And a lot of them are coming out on DVD recently.
Okay.
So I thought I'd throw it out there.
Okay.
I don't think you've seen any of the movies I've seen.
I looked at the list. I have not seen any of them.
Okay, first one was Gone Baby Gone, which I just saw the other day. It was very interesting.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. 30 Days of Night, awesome movie. Vampires, Tim. Vampires. Awesome.
Well, I was telling you this too, and everyone's thinking I'm a weirdo for doing this, but I just don't find enjoyment out of innocent people just dying for no reason.
It's a vampire movie.
Well, no, but it was like torture porn and all the movies like that. Like, my life, I already have enough to deal with. I go to movies to be enjoyed and have, laugh and have a good time. Like, I saw the new M. Night Shyamalan trailer with Mark Wahlberg, and it's about, like, this thing that happens and makes everyone kill themselves. So I'm like, oh, nice cheery movie for me to see.
Hey.
Yeah, so it's like, I won't be seeing that either.
Well, I can understand movies like Hostel you wouldn't want to see, but
no,
like...
I'm just...
30 Days a Night is a comic book kind of thing. Like 300.
No.
Alright. Well,
it's okay.
Another movie that you won't want to see then is probably We Own the Night, which is a...
Well, I just don't want to see it because it's a bad movie.
I thought it was a good movie. You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we all know that's
Mark Wahlberg, Joaquin Phoenix. It's a very gritty cop drama if you're into that kind of thing. Unlike Tim, you should go check it out. And Beowulf. Worst thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, well, I saw that one coming, so...
Horrible movie.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, saw a few movies that I thought I enjoyed a little bit. I saw Jumper with Hayden Christensen and Samuel L. Jackson. Special effects were great. I thought the special effects were awesome. The action was great, but Doug Liman, who directed it, he directed the Bourne movie.
You lost me.
I thought the action was good. Jamie Bell, I think that's his name. That's his name, right? He played the evil Jumper.
Oh, yeah.
Badass. And when he busted out with the flamethrower, I'm like, what the heck? So he's this badass with the flamethrower, just,
Anyone that can teleport with a flamethrower kind of makes me want to see their movie.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it. Hayden Christensen and that girl from the OC. Not really a selling point, but... And then I saw Be Kind, Rewind, which is sort of false advertising because you go into it thinking it's going to be a full-on comedy, and it's not. It's a heartwarming story of, do good for your community, and it ended, like, really weird, and it's, there's, like, maybe 15, 20 minutes of comedy.
Huh.
Maybe.
Wow.
But they're making fun of the movies. They call it sweeting, so those are funny. You can actually see a bunch of them. They have the Driving Miss Daisy, Ghostbusters, and Rush Hour ones online, so you can see them, and they're hilarious.
What would you say it's a good movie?
I gave it like a B-.
So not great.
No, just because they made it seem like something it wasn't, and I went in expecting to laugh my butt off for an hour and a half, which wasn't the case. I didn't want to learn a lesson about loving my community. 'Cause I don't.
It's like an after-school special.
Yeah, so you won't see me outside like the Fox Theater in Riverside trying to save it or something because I could care less.
All right, well, as long as we're talking about movies, the big thing that happened while we were gone was the Oscars. Did you even watch the Oscars, Tim?
I half watched it, but if something distracted me, like ooh shiny, I would just go on the internet.
I actually watched the whole thing. I actually thought it was one of the most entertaining Oscars I've seen.
It was also the lowest rated Oscars in 17 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because no one really saw these movies. So, and I only saw I think 2 movies that actually, 2 or 3 movies that were nominated: Transformers, Bourne, and Sweeney Todd.
Wow, you really saw the good ones, didn't you?
Well, and the thing that I liked the best was that the Bourne movie won for best editing, and I think that guy should get a Nobel Peace Prize too. Because if I had to sit in an editing bay for a month and edit that shaky cam stuff, I would need Dramamine. And
is he still alive?
Yeah, he got up on stage and walked. So
awesome.
But I thought it was BS that Transformers lost best special effects.
Well, I thought the whole thing was a real testament to the writers themselves because they had 5 days, maybe a week to write the Oscars. It usually takes them months.
Yeah, but that kind of shows that it doesn't take that long to write it.
Exactly. I mean, they spent less time trying to work on material, and it was way better than usual. I was watching it saying, wow, I'm actually watching the Oscars and being entertained.
Yeah.
Such a weird feeling.
It was okay. It's... none of the there was no real surprises. I think the only real surprise was Tilda Swinton winning for Best Supporting Actress.
Well, Juno won an award, so that's a surprise.
Well, no, everyone expected that. She was the odds-on favorite. She had 99% chance of winning. So.
Oh, I guess if anything, you could say Juno's original.
Originally stupid. I did like the joke. That he did where Jon Stewart was talking about how this year was filled with axe murders and serial killers and everything. He's like, thank God for teenage pregnancy. I thought that was a great joke. So.
Actually, I thought the best thing I saw in the Oscars was after the man and woman who wrote the song for Once won Best Original Song. They cut off the mic right when the woman was about to speak.
They did that for a lot of people too.
Yeah, that was horrible. I mean, it was right when she went up. She was like, and it was cut off. So they went to commercial and they came back and Jon Stewart stopped the show a little bit, brought her back out, let her do her speech. That was a really cool thing to do.
Which may add, that song was really good.
Yeah.
And it actually did deserve to win.
It really
After
did.
all the complaining I did of, Walk Hard not being nominated and all those Disney movies being which were painful, by the way.
I've got to say, I saw that movie once, and it wasn't a great movie, but the music in it, I could tell right away. I was like, wow, this is going to be nominated for an award.
So should I get it? Should I at least rent it?
You should rent it and just fast forward to all the songs.
All right. Sounds good to me.